but every time I start talking, you're just like, no, pay attention to cats instead. This week, I have a haul and lookbook from the brand ELFSACK. I was already aware of ELFSACK from their shows during New York Fashion Week in years past. They have such a unique aesthetic and playful quality to their items, so when they contacted me and wanted to send me a few items, I jumped at the chance. Well, not quite jumped. If you've been here before, you know that I care about sustainability and fashion's impact on the planet. So whenever I'm looking to add new items of clothing to my closet, I like to buy from brands that have a good environmental policy. So the first thing I did when ELFSACK contacted me was ask them about their environmental policies and their sustainability. They only collaborate with suppliers who strictly follow the local environmental law, so they can decrease COD and other chemical pollutant emissions. When they're working on new collections, they only make small amounts of items to begin with, and only when demand and interest is shown do they increase their supply amounts, which helps reduce extra raw material consumption. They use solar energy and efficient lighting systems and make sure to power down everything at the end of the day, which cuts down on carbon emission and energy consumption during production. One thing I thought was really interesting is that they encourage customers to bring back unused or unwanted garments to their brick and mortar stores in Asia so that the material can be recycled, which I thought was really cool. So with all that combined, I thought that this was a brand whose new items were worth adding to my wardrobe. If you see anything in this haul or on their website that catches your eye, you can use my code Salinda25, that is SALINDA25, to get 25% off of anything on their website from now until the 10th of December 2021, which is an amazing discount, so please go check them out. They sent me 6 items of clothing, and let's dive in. First off is this super adorable floral cottagecore style dress. You know me, I love a statement collar, and this collar has not 1, but 2 layers to it. Now I was really drawn to this piece because it has all of the elements to be like the ultimate cottagecore dress. It's got the big collar, it's got lace, a tie in the middle, a granny chic floral print, big sleeves with a ruffle at the bottom, and an extra wide tier at the bottom to give it that extra flouncy shape. It does have a lining layer, which gives it that little bit of extra security, so you know it won't show through. Not that the fabric is particularly see-through anyway. Really, my only additional desire would be if it had pockets. But overall, I think this is a super adorable piece. For the first outfit with this dress, I wanted to use some simple black accessories to make the dress really stand out. I have an ultra cinching corset belt paired with my black beret, and I think this look really stands out as simple but chic. Next up, I play into more of the cute 80s granny type vibe with my vintage mohair sweater. It helps to let the collar and ruffle sleeves stand out as the unique details they are, while still giving that comfy cozy autumn feel. Finally, I pair this with a skirt over it to use it more as a top and to give it a different look. I use more earth tone greens to match the leaves in the pattern, and I think this gives such a sweet pastoral maiden styled look. Next up is a piece I am just in love with, and that is this adorable midi-length statement print skirt. And it is not just a print of anything, oh no. It is a print from my favorite story in the entire world, Alice in Wonderland. Check out all of those sweet motifs. We've got the rocking horsefly, the Cheshire cat, the lizard with a ladder. I honestly was blown away by how cute this print is. Every time I look at it, I keep on discovering new things. Like now, I've just seen the little oysters, little oysters. In addition to the amazing print, it also has these big statement bows on it, which I think are so sweet and add to the magical feminine quality to it. Now this print is based off of the classic Tenniel illustrations from the original book of Alice in Wonderland, but ELFSACK also has a lot of collaboration collections, and they have some amazing Disney Alice in Wonderland stuff on their website, as well as tons of other movies and shows, so I definitely recommend you check that out. The skirt is so cute, it's the perfect length, and I know I'm going to get a ton of wear out of this skirt. First off, you know I had to go with an Alice-inspired look for this skirt. I've got a collared shirt to give that sweet Alice feel, and of course my angelic pretty head bow to really drive that feeling home. I also switched my bodice inside out halfway through, and I think this look actually worked better. For my next look, I wanted to pair the purples in the skirt with the dress I showed before. I think it's pretty cute, but I think this outfit needs a little bit more finessing before it truly comes into its own. Lastly, I went back to the Alice vibe, but wanted to do more of a red queen type feel. I have my favorite red blouse and bring in some black accessories to give it more intensity, and I think this really looks great. Next up, we have a piece that really just ticks all the boxes for me. This adorable yellow blouse. One thing I obviously am really drawn to in all of ELFSACK's clothing is their use of a statement collar. And once again, we have this really amazing double collar connected with a tie bow. We've got some eyelet lace, a soft yellow gingham with like flower embroidery fabric. It's got big poofy sleeves, again, cinched in with an elastic waist. And to top it all off, it has these really cute daisy style buttons. It's just adorable. Obviously, the aesthetic is a little bit more spring-summer cottagecore, and even though we are firmly in autumn, I am absolutely going to be working this into my wardrobe now because I just can't wait to wear this. Oh, also, I forgot it came with a matching scrunchie. Amazing. Had to pair this beautiful blouse with the Alice skirt from before, as the yellows were too perfect not to. The waist elastic in the top hits at just the perfect point that they really sit nicely together. This look gives me more of a bumblebee type feel, and even maybe like I'm entering into the school spelling bee. It's just bees on the brain. And this skirt actually has heart-shaped buttons, so this is really a statement button combination. I was surprised by how much I loved this last combo. I put the top over my white peasant dress and belted it in with my elven style belt. I think this look is so romantic and makes me long for a hillside picnic in sunnier days. For this next piece, we're moving away from cottagecore and more into the light and dark academia aesthetic with this super sweet blazer. Now, this is not your cheaply made Forever 21 blazer. It's a bit oversized, which I love in a blazer. It gives it that borrowing this from my boyfriend or girlfriend type feel. The tailoring is really nice. When you get blazers like this from not so great brands, one thing they almost never do is match their patterns. And you can see, well, you can't really see, and that's the point, the seam down the middle, the pattern is matched so great. It has just enough shoulder paddage to give it that structured shape, but you're not entering into the intense 1980s territory. It has a sweet pink lining which matches the subtle pink in the fabric. And in addition, you can't really see it on camera. Let me see if I can show that to you. There's a very, very subtle, like iridescent thread that goes through some of the lines of the tartan. It's literally so subtle, so it doesn't look cheap at all. And it just gives it that little bit of extra depth and interest to an otherwise classic piece. These next three looks are a variation on a theme. The first one is a fairly simple, light academia style look, pulling in the pink and beige in a simple but structured way. Next, I switch it up with cuff sleeves, a pink beret, and a belt to cinch it all in. This gives me a sweet French vibe, like I'm walking down the Champs-Élysées on an autumn day. This last outfit, I tried to make a little more flirty with a short skirt. I wanted the jacket to take up most of the look and really stand out. Outside of my house, I'll probably wear dark brown tights with this outfit, just to make it more ready for the autumn-winter days ahead. Now this piece is a bit of a wild card, but you know me, I am drawn to all of the bizarre and interesting pieces in fashion. You can get plain stuff anywhere. Give me the unique pieces. So when I saw these ultra unique like clown pants, clown trousers, you know I had to get it. I know some people are afraid of clowns, but I've always kind of liked the clown aesthetic, like more sad clown, maybe French theater style clownage. Clowns sort of take over that liminal space, and I think they can be quite high fashion at times. This is me trying to sell you on clowns and clowncore, sad clown aesthetic. I used to be a kids party entertainer, so I have been a clown plenty of times. And I always took pride that little kids would say, "But you're not a scary clown." No, I'm a cute clown. Bring on the cute clown aesthetic. Which is why I ordered these crazy clown trousers. I love the bold primary colors of these brooches, and yes, they are removable. I just thought these were unique and fun and something I've not really seen anyone else do, so I had to give it a shot. Right, I love these trousers. For this look, I'm going for a 1980s mall type vibe. I've got on my vintage blouse, which has fun shapes and bold colors, which I think really matches the aesthetic of these trousers quite well. This next look is very mime. I've moved the flowers to my black beret to mix it up a bit, and put on a simple black turtleneck to make the trousers really stand out. All I need is some white gloves and to get trapped in an invisible box. Finally, you know I had to use this shirt again. I just think it goes well with so many things. I think it gives me just the right amount of clown that I am looking for. I've saved my favorite piece for last. Well, favorite tied with the Alice in Wonderland skirt. And that is with this incredible sheepskin jacket. When I say I have not been able to stop touching this since it arrived, I truly mean it. I've just been having it on around my house and just petting myself. It is so amazingly soft, and it is a properly warm coat. This is not just a fashion coat, which is what really drew me to this item. As a girl from Southern California who now has to actually contend with some sort of real winter, feeling fashionable while still keeping myself warm in the winter is really important to me. Fashion is how I express myself, and it's a big part of my life. So getting pieces that are cute but actually practical is so important to me. And it might sound stupid, but it's important to my mental health as well. When I first moved over to England and I was wearing the same black coat every single day for like months on end, I just felt like a part of myself wasn't being expressed. So over the last few years, I've really expanded my practical winter wardrobe. And this, I know, is going to be a staple for years and years to come. Once again, we got a giant collar, and I love this stitch detail with the black and white border, and it just gives it that like extra sweet vibe. These really lovely metal and enamel buttons. I am a sunshine gal, but with this coat, I'm actually pretty excited for the colder weather. For my first look, I wanted to do a simple and sweet pairing with a long sleeve blouse and a flowy skirt. Because of the classic color scheme, it's easy to put this coat with almost any autumn or winter outfit. And I love all the sweet details of the collar and the buttons. It also came with this little bear purse as well, which is quite sweet. But the coat is what really stands out. It's a perfect thing for winter, like in this look here, as it has really wide sleeves, which are perfect for layering sweaters and accessories underneath. What more can I say? This coat is just so completely dreamy, soft, and most importantly, warm. And in the week since filming this, I can confirm I have worn this almost every single day. Those are all the items I chose from ELFSACK. As a reminder, if any of those caught your eye, or any of the other amazing things on their website, you can use my code Salinda25 through the 10th of December 2021 to get 25% off of your order. I'm honestly so impressed with all of the items that I got. No cap. I'll never bring you guys anything on my channel that I don't actually love and believe in, and I am truly impressed with all of these items. They have such a unique perspective on fashion and style that they bring to their clothing, and their pieces can really be mixed and matched to fit so many different aesthetics. I can't wait to see what they make next, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could like it. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I upload new videos every Friday. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Oh, hello. Hello, you. Miss Lady. You gonna sit down? I know that's tempting, but we're not gonna make muffins on it just yet. I know it's tempting, but it's one of the things that I'm showing. I'm sorry. One thing I thought that was really interesting is that they encourage customers to bring stuff back to their brick and morty.